Young and the Restless spoilers. Sally fears Billy is going too far. Genoa City is about to get a whole lot more interesting, and for once, it's not just about corporate takeovers and revenge plots, though there's plenty of that too. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Thursday, August 20th, promise an episode packed with emotional reunions, relationship tremors, and one woman's growing fear that her fiancé has completely lost the plot. Nina's homecoming. A night to remember. Sometimes the best drama happens away from the boardroom, and this week proves exactly why. Nina Webster, played by the beloved Trisha Cast, is making a surprise return to Genoa City, and she's bringing all the feels with her. The occasion, a much-needed girls' night out with her besties, Tracy Abbott and Christine Blair Romalotti, at none other than Danny Romalotti's club, the Shadow Room. This isn't just any reunion. For fans who remember Nina's 40-year history in Genoa City, this moment is pure gold. Nina has been through the ringer recently, still mourning the loss of her son Chance, who was killed over a year ago during Kane's disastrous south of France operation. The weight of that grief is still fresh, and Tracy and Christine know exactly what their friend needs: laughter, cocktails, and a reminder that she's not alone. Speaking of cocktails, things get downright playful when the three women decide to sample the menu at the Shadow Room. There's a particularly scandalous drink called the One Night Stand, and let's just say it leads to some hilarious moments, and a surprise connection. Tracy ends up meeting a handsome, silver fox bartender, and by the end of the night, she's walking away with his phone number. For a woman who's been through so much trauma, including her recent confrontation with Martin Laurent, this flirtation feels like a breath of fresh air. Tracy confesses to her friends that she's ready for a new chapter, declaring, "I deserve love." After everything the Abbott family has been through, it's about time she got a win. And Nina, despite her heartbreak, she admits she's met someone in a grief recovery group who understands that laughter and tears can coexist in the span of a minute. Sometimes, that's exactly what healing looks like. Sally's growing fear. Is Billy going too far? While Tracy and Nina are finding hope, Sally Spectra is watching her relationship spiral into dangerous territory, and she doesn't like what she sees. For weeks, Sally has been pleading with Billy Abbott to back off his obsessive quest to reclaim Chancellor Industries. She's told him in every way she can think of that this feud with Lily Winters and Kane Ashby is destructive. But Billy, he's made it crystal clear that he doesn't care what his pregnant fiancée wants. This isn't just stubbornness. This is an obsession, plain and simple. Billy has unearthed documents suggesting that his father, John Abbott, loaned money to Chancellor years ago, and if the loan wasn't repaid within 20 years, ownership would revert to John and his heirs. Now, Billy believes he's found the golden ticket to take full possession of Chancellor, and he's not about to let anything stand in his way. He's already declared war on Lily and Kane, gleefully telling them they'll be the ones leaving. Lily, to her credit, isn't backing down. She rescinded the job offer Kane had extended to Billy and warned him that he would lose everything that mattered to him if he went through with this fight. Sally is watching all of this unfold, and she's terrified. She's already been caught in the crossfire of Billy's schemes before. Victor Newman is furious about the sweetheart deal Adam gave Sally with Newman Media, and Billy's goading only made things worse. Now, with a baby on the way, Sally needs Billy to think about something other than revenge. She needs him to think about his family. But Billy isn't listening, and Sally is starting to wonder if she's made a terrible mistake by hitching her wagon to a man who seems determined to self-destruct. Adam and Chelsea. Cracks in the perfect picture. If you thought Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson had finally found their happily ever after, think again. The couple that seems so perfectly in sync when it comes to their son, Connor, is discovering that real-world business decisions are a whole different ballgame. Spoilers reveal that Adam and Chelsea are clashing over operations at Newman Media, and this disagreement runs deep. Adam is caught between loyalty to his father, Victor, and his own instincts. Victor wants to use Newman Media to destroy Billy's reputation and even suggest that his Chancellor claim is fraudulent. Adam doesn't want to go against his father again, especially after secretly paying Sally for the company takeover. Chelsea, on the other hand, is pushing for a different approach. She wants to protect the Abbott family's legacy, recognizing that Victor's scheme doesn't just target Billy. It drags John Abbott's memory through the mud too. She's already killed a story about Nick Newman being in rehab because she knew it wasn't the right call. The tension is palpable. Chelsea killed a story about Nick's rehab stint, showing she's willing to make ethical calls. Adam, meanwhile, is practically gleeful about the Chancellor news. Not because he wants to report it fairly, but because he knows it could blow up Billy's relationship with Sally. Chelsea called him out on it, warning him not to let personal biases sway him professionally. Adam promised to play it straight, but let's be honest, how long will that last? This disagreement is more than just a workplace spat. It's a fundamental difference in how Adam and Chelsea see the world. If they can't navigate these tricky conversations, their picture-perfect relationship might not be as solid as they thought. The Abbott family. Divided and concerned, Billy's warpath isn't just worrying Sally, it's tearing the Abbott family apart. Jack, Ashley, and Tracy have all weighed in, and none of them like where this is headed. At Jabbott, Jack, Ashley, and Tracy discussed the situation with growing alarm. Jack admitted he was reluctant to take legal action, but he also recognized that Billy was determined to claim Chancellor as his own, no matter who got hurt. Ashley described Billy's blind obsession as a problem, and Tracy objected to going after a company they didn't need, especially when it would devastate Lily and Kane. Jack, who has spent months fighting for his life and marriage, acknowledged that even if Billy wanted to fight, it was Jack's choice to walk away. But is walking away really an option when your brother is on a collision course with disaster? Ashley and Tracy aren't so sure. Meanwhile, Kane and Lily are already forming alliances. Kane turned to Jack for help, while Lily asked her ex, Holden, to be her ally in the impending war. Even Devin has weighed in, suggesting that Lily should give up Chancellor to spite Kane. A move that would leave Kane out of a job. It's messy, it's complicated, and it's exactly the kind of drama the young and the restless does best. What's next? As Thursday's episode unfolds, all eyes will be on Nina's emotional return, Sally's growing desperation, and the cracks forming in Adam and Chelsea's relationship. The night out at the Shadow Room might be exactly what Nina, Tracy, and Christine needed to reconnect and find hope, but it's also a reminder that even the most stable lives can be upended in an instant. Will Sally finally reach her breaking point with Billy? Can Adam and Chelsea find common ground before their personal and professional lives collide? And will Nina find the peace she's been searching for after losing Chance? One thing's for sure, Genoa City never stays quiet for long.